Hello, welcome to our YouTube channel of Indian Astrology. Today we will discuss the third house of the horoscope, but before that, we will cover some basic information about the entire horoscope. I will be teaching you in YouTube channel of Indian Astrology from the basics to advanced levels. First, it's important to know that the horoscope has 12 houses, 12 zodiac signs, and 9 planets, but 2 of these planets are considered shadow planets. First, we will learn about the 12 houses of the horoscope and where they are located in the birth chart. First, the first house comes here. Then the second house comes here. After that, the third house comes here. And then the fourth house comes here. Later, the fifth house comes here. Then the sixth house comes here. After that, the seventh house comes here. And then the eighth house comes here. Later, the ninth house comes here. Then the 10th house comes here. After that, the 11th house comes here. And finally, the 12th house comes here. The 12 houses are always fixed. That means the 12 houses never change. Now we will learn about the 12 zodiac signs. The positions of these 12 signs and 9 planets in the 12 houses of the horoscope will be changed depending on the person's date of birth, place of birth, and exact time of birth. Now we know the names of all 12 zodiac signs. And we know the numbers assigned to each of those signs. Aries is number 1. Taurus is number 2. Gemini is number 3. Cancer is number 4. Leo is number 5. Virgo is number 6. Libra is number 7. Scorpio is number 8. Sagittarius is number 9. Capricorn is number 10. Aquarius is number 11. And Pisces is number 12. The names of the 9 planets are Sun, Moon, Mars, Mercury, Jupiter, Venus, Saturn, Rahu, and Ketu. Among these, Rahu and Ketu are called shadow planets. The zodiac signs and planets are connected to each other by numbers. This is referred to as the ruling planet of the zodiac sign. Out of the 9 planets, 7 are assigned ownership of the zodiac signs. Rahu and Ketu are not assigned physical signs. The Sun is assigned to only one zodiac sign, which is Leo, and the zodiac sign number for Leo is 5. The Moon is assigned only one zodiac sign, which is Cancer, and the ruling planet number for Cancer is 4. The planet Mars is assigned to 2 zodiac signs, Aries and Scorpio. The zodiac sign number for Aries is 1, and the zodiac sign number for Scorpio is 8. The planet Mercury is assigned to 2 zodiac signs, Gemini and Virgo. The zodiac sign number for Gemini is 3, and the zodiac sign number for Virgo is 6. The planet Jupiter has been assigned 2 zodiac signs, which are Sagittarius and Pisces. The zodiac sign number for Sagittarius is 9 and the zodiac sign number for Pisces is 12. The planet Venus is assigned to 2 zodiac signs, Taurus and Libra. The zodiac sign number for Taurus is 2, and the zodiac sign number for Libra is 7. The planet Saturn is assigned 2 zodiac signs, Capricorn and Aquarius. The zodiac sign number for Capricorn is 10, and the zodiac sign number for Aquarius is 11. Each house, sign, and planet in a horoscope has its own unique characteristics. By studying and combining all these characteristics, we can predict the future of any individual. In today's video, we will study and discuss the third house of the horoscope in detail. What is the third house? The third house of the horoscope is the third house from the ascendant. The third house of the horoscope is called the house of valor, courage, effort, younger siblings, communication and skills, communication style, writing, art, marketing, media and speaking, ability, short journeys, hands, shoulders, neck, hobbies, skills, and the subconscious mind. The third house indicates what a person can accomplish in life on their own. The first house describes who I am. The second house describes what I possess. The third house describes what I can do. What does the third house represent? The third house represents courage and bravery, the ability to take risks, and facing fears. Example: if Mars is in the third house, the person is fearless and finds success in fields like the police, military, or sports. The third house represents courage and self-effort, moving forward without support, and self-made individuals. Example: if Saturn is in the third house, it leads to gradual success through hard work, resulting in late success. The third house also represents siblings, the nature of younger siblings, and relationships with younger siblings. Example: if Rahu is in the third house, siblings may be abroad or have a different mindset. The third house also represents communication skills, the ability to speak, write, and explain, as well as media, writing, and social media. Example: if Mercury is in the third house, it indicates a journalist, writer, or YouTuber. The third house represents skills and talents, manual work, technical skills, and creative talent. Example: if Venus is in the third house, it indicates a designer or artist. The third house also represents risk-taking ability, taking risks in business, and the courage to change careers. Example: if Mars and Rahu are together in the third house, it indicates a startup venture or a high-risk career. How does the third house become afflicted? The third house becomes afflicted if malefic planets are present in the third house in a debilitated state, if the lord of the third house is debilitated or combust, if the third house is connected to the 6th, 8th, or 12th houses, or if Rahu and Ketu influence the third house. What problems arise when the third house is afflicted? Inability to take risks due to fear, missed opportunities due to laziness, disputes with siblings leading to court cases, misunderstandings due to communication problems, lack of reward for hard work due to unsuccessful attempts. How do all the planets influence the third house? When the sun is well placed in the third house, the native possesses leadership qualities and self-confidence. The native has the potential to become an officer in the army. It creates a highly dynamic and powerful individual known for their unmatched willpower and authoritative presence. Assume if any person has Aquarius sign ascendant, means third house have first number sign. So it means the sun is in the third house. It forms an auspicious yoga. because of Sun is exalted in the Arise sign. When the Sun is poorly placed in the third house, the native experiences ego clashes with their siblings. The native is overconfident and craves respect. Confidence develops slowly, complicated relationship with father, strong communication, but diplomatic, self-made personality, issues with authority. Assume if any person has Leo sign ascendant, means third house have seventh number sign. So it means the Sun is in the third house. It forms an inauspicious yoga. Because of Sun is debilitated in the Libra sign. When the Moon is well placed in the third house, the native possesses strong emotional communication skills. The native has the potential to become a traveler and a writer. Bold yet soft-spoken, emotionally intelligent, creative mind, stable but strong desires, diplomatic communicator. Assume if any person has Pisces sign ascendant, means third house have second number sign. So it means the Moon is in the third house. It forms an auspicious yoga. Because of Moon is exalted in the Taurus sign. When the Moon is poorly placed in the third house, the native's decisions are constantly changing. The native is very confused. Deep but unstable emotions, mood swings, trust issues, overthinking or suspicion, emotional sensitivity hidden behind a strong exterior, fear of betrayal or emotional insecurity. Assume if any person has Virgo sign ascendant, means third house have eighth number sign. So it means the Moon is in the third house. It forms an inauspicious yoga. Because of Moon is debilitated in the Scorpio sign. In Scorpio, the Moon is considered weak because this sign is intense, secretive, and emotionally extreme. With a well-placed or strong Mars in the third house of the horoscope, the native is fearless, courageous, valiant, and famous. Such a person is determined, protective of their younger siblings, an excellent communicator, a travel enthusiast, and victorious over their enemies. This position grants great success in technical, military, or administrative fields. Assume if any person has Scorpio sign ascendant, means third house have 10th number sign. So it means the Mars is in the third house. It forms an auspicious yoga. Because of Mars is exalted in the Capricorn sign. When Mars is afflicted in the third house of the horoscope, it can lead to conflicts with siblings, impulsive decisions, and an aggressive communication style. Confidence fluctuates. Emotional courage rather than physical boldness, may hesitate initially but act strongly when emotionally pushed. Defensive communication, may react emotionally in arguments, sometimes speaks harshly when hurt, strong writing ability if emotions are channeled properly. Assume if any person has Taurus sign ascendant, means third house have fourth number sign. So it means the Mars is in the third house. It forms an inauspicious yoga. Because of Mars is debilitated in the Cancer sign. A well-placed Mercury in the third house of the birth chart bestows exceptional communication skills, sharp intellect, and proficiency in writing. Such a person is courageous, inquisitive, successful in marketing, media, and enjoys good relationships with siblings. They are quick-witted and benefit from short journeys. Assume if any person has Cancer sign ascendant, means third house have sixth number sign. So it means the Mercury is in the third house. It forms an auspicious yoga. Because of Mercury is exalted in the Virgo sign. A poorly placed Mercury in the third house can lead to mental restlessness, communication failures, indecisiveness, misunderstandings, conflicts with siblings, and harsh speech. Such a person may put in unnecessary effort, running around, but does not receive the expected results. Assume if any person has Capricorn sign ascendant, means third house have 12th number sign. So it means the Mercury is in the third house. It forms an inauspicious yoga. Because of Mercury is debilitated in the Pisces sign. When Venus is in a strong position in the third house, the native is artistic, sweet-spoken, and creative. This gives the person an interest in literature, music, or writing, and they often possess a charming personality. Such people are fortunate, wealthy, and loving towards their siblings, but there might be some challenges in their married life. Assume if any person has Capricorn sign ascendant, means third house have 12th number sign. So it means the Venus is in the third house. It forms an auspicious yoga. Because of Venus is exalted in the Pisces sign. If Venus is weak, it can lead to problems such as strained relationships and laziness. By strengthening Venus through appropriate remedies, one can achieve happiness and balance in life. Polite but analytical communication, good at persuasive communication, strong writing or editing skills, practical in love. May delay marriage, chooses partner carefully, emotional dissatisfaction if expectations are too high, attraction toward intelligent or service-oriented partners. Assume if any person has Cancer sign ascendant, means third house have 6th number sign. So it means the Venus is in the third house. It forms an inauspicious yoga. Because of Venus is debilitated in the Virgo sign. When Jupiter is well placed in the third house of the horoscope, the native is highly courageous, intelligent, religious, and powerful. Such individuals are excellent communicators, have excellent relationships with siblings, and achieve great success in the fields of education, writing, or consulting. Assume if any person has Taurus sign ascendant, means third house have 4th number sign. So it means the Jupiter is in the third house. It forms an auspicious yoga. Because of Jupiter is exalted in the Cancer sign. A weak or poorly placed Jupiter in the third house of the horoscope diminishes the native's luck, self-confidence, and relationships with siblings. Such a person may be lazy, hypocritical, suffer from health problems like stomach or digestive issues, and experience financial losses due to bad advice. Assume if any person has Scorpio sign ascendant, means third house have 10th number sign. So it means the Jupiter is in the third house. It forms an inauspicious yoga. Because of Jupiter is debilitated in the Capricorn sign. A well-placed or strong Saturn in the third house makes the native extremely courageous, hardworking, patient, and clever. Such a person achieves great success in life after a tough struggle, maintains responsible relationships with siblings, is intelligent and ethical, and succeeds as a strategist. Assume if any person has Leo sign ascendant, means third house have 7th number sign. So it means the Saturn is in the third house. It forms an auspicious yoga. because of Saturn is exalted in the Libra sign. When Saturn is afflicted in the third house, the person works very hard but recognition comes late. Due to the influence of Saturn, the native may also face difficulties in their studies. They may also undertake business-related travel and will acquire considerable wealth. However, due to the challenging placement of Saturn, the native may experience delays in achieving success. If any person has Aquarius sign ascendant, means third house have first number sign. So it means the Saturn is in the third house. It forms an inauspicious yoga. Because of Saturn is debilitated in the Aries sign. When Rahu is in a favorable or auspicious position in the third house of the birth chart, it makes the native extremely courageous, fearless, and technically skilled. Such a person achieves great success, high position, and wealth in life through their hard work. These individuals excel in fields such as media, marketing, or communication. If any person has Pisces sign ascendant, means third house have second number sign. So it means the Rahu is in the third house. It forms an auspicious yoga. Because of Rahu is exalted in the Taurus sign. The negative effects of Rahu in the third house include the tendency to start many projects but fail to complete any of them. There can also be confusion in communication. While Rahu has a strong influence in the third house, its control can sometimes create a degree of confusion. If any person has Virgo sign ascendant, means third house have eighth number sign. So it means the Rahu is in the third house. It forms an inauspicious yoga. Because of Rahu is debilitated in the Scorpio sign. When Ketu is placed in a favorable or auspicious position in the third house, it makes the native extremely courageous, brave, fearless, and self-reliant. Such a person achieves success on their own, becomes wealthy, gains fame, and overcomes their enemies. They possess strong research abilities and keen intuition. If any person has Virgo sign ascendant, means third house have eighth number sign. So it means the Ketu is in the third house. It forms an auspicious yoga. Because of Ketu is exalted in the Scorpio sign. However, a malefic placement of Ketu in the third house of the horoscope can cause physical discomfort in the shoulders or arms, ideological differences or separation from siblings, lack of reward despite hard work, and mental unrest. This placement can also lead to a lack of confidence, uncertainty, and health fluctuations. What can be the effect of all the zodiac signs on the third house of a birth chart? The presence of Aries in the third house of the birth chart makes a person extremely courageous, energetic, independent-minded, and outspoken in communication. Such individuals express their opinions freely and make quick decisions, although this can sometimes lead to impulsiveness. Having Taurus in the third house of the horoscope makes a person courageous and stable and practical in their communication. The individual may have a powerful voice and a special interest in writing or the arts. These people are stubborn, slow but steady in achieving results, and maintain good, practical relationships with younger siblings and neighbors. Having Gemini in the third house of the horoscope makes the native highly communicative, intelligent, curious, and capable of multitasking. since the third house governs communication and its ruling planet is Mercury, which also rules Gemini. This placement brings success in fields related to writing, marketing, or communication, and fosters good relationships with younger siblings. Having Cancer in the third house of the horoscope makes a person highly emotional, sensitive, and empathetic in their interactions. Such individuals are often guided by their hearts, are caring towards others, and express themselves emotionally. This placement also indicates creativity, a desire for deep connections, and a fondness for short trips. Having Leo in the third house of the horoscope makes the native extremely courageous, self-confident, and a natural leader. Such individuals are responsible towards their younger siblings and forge their own destiny. They may possess clarity in communication and artistic interests, but their fiery temperament can also lead to disagreements with siblings. Having Virgo in the third house of the birth chart makes a person practical, logical, skilled in communication, and analytical. Such individuals are responsible towards their younger siblings, fond of travel, and precise in their planning, but they may overthink things due to perfectionism. With Libra in the third house of the birth chart, the native adopts a balanced, diplomatic, and artistic approach to communication, relationships with siblings, and courageous endeavors. This placement can bring gentleness in communication, success in partnerships, benefits from short journeys, and an interest in creative writing or artistic fields. The influence of Scorpio in the third house of the horoscope makes a person extremely courageous, mysterious, and determined. Ruled by Mars, this placement bestows a keen investigative mind, an interest in esoteric subjects, and a sharp tongue, blunt but accurate. Individuals with this placement often employ secretive and cunning strategies to achieve their goals, leading to success in fields such as marketing, media, or research. Relationships with younger siblings may be deep but often turbulent. Having Sagittarius in the third house of the birth chart makes the native courageous, philosophical, and optimistic in communication. This placement fosters an interest in communication, short journeys, and the expansion of knowledge. Since Jupiter is the ruling planet of Sagittarius, the individual is knowledgeable and possesses a philosophical mindset, although they may sometimes exhibit overconfidence or a tendency to speak harshly. The presence of Capricorn in the third house of the horoscope makes the native extremely hardworking, disciplined, and practical. Such individuals are determined, methodical, and serious about their goals, resulting in profound communication and a responsible approach towards their siblings. This placement often leads to significant success and stability after initial struggles in life. Having Aquarius in the third house of the birth chart makes a person very creative, courageous, and independent-minded. Such individuals excel in intellectual discussions and may be interested in social welfare or technical fields. They are innovative communicators, but their unconventional thinking can sometimes lead to misunderstandings with others. Having Pisces in the third house of the horoscope can make a person highly emotional, creative, and spiritually communicative. Such individuals are often artistic and tend to rely on intuition rather than bold actions. This placement indicates strong intuition and empathetic behavior, although indecisiveness or a tendency to escape from reality is also possible. What are the effects of a strong Lord of the third house? If the Lord of the third house in the birth chart is strong, the native is extremely courageous, confident, and daring. Such a person achieves great success in life through their hard work, and gains fame in the fields of communication, writing, or art. They also receive good support and happiness from their siblings. Example: Steve Jobs. He had an exalted Saturn and the influence of Mars in his third house, which made him a visionary and risk-taking businessman. What are the effects of a weak Lord of the third house? If the Lord of the third house is weak, debilitated, or afflicted by malefic planets, it can lead to a lack of courage and self-confidence, problems in relationships with siblings, difficulties in communication skills, failure in endeavors, and mental unrest. For example, any person has Aries ascendant, means Mercury is the Lord of the third house. And if Mercury is situated in Pisces where Mercury is debilitated or in the 12th house, it will be considered weak. Such a person will often be confused instead of speaking thoughtfully. Their relationship with their younger siblings will not be harmonious, and they will not be able to use diplomacy effectively in their professional life. What are the remedies to strengthen the third house? To strengthen the third house, some general remedies include exercising daily to increase courage, practicing writing and speaking regularly, and helping your siblings. What profound conclusion can be drawn from this? The third house represents effort, not luck. This house indicates how far you can go. A strong third house means the native will lead a self-made life.